despite all of her energy, we have always had trouble getting Bear to play fetch outside, right? Unlike Goose, who is literally always begging to have his ball thrown for him, um, which is great for getting exercise in and some of his energy out, which is why we're trying to get Bear engaged in the same way. But she just doesn't seem to go for like the regular tennis balls or whatever. She does like to chase the other dogs. But then she just gets distracted really quick and is sniffing and exploring, which is important, right? We do want that time, but we're also trying to get the exercise in the running. So we want her to chase after something. But I do think that we finally found a solution. So I'm super excited. She has been obsessed with this electronic bumper ball that we found at PetSmart. I think the brand itself is Joyhound, and it was only like $15. But essentially, it's this little ball that you can charge, and then it'll roll or move, bounce, kind of whatever on its own. It has two modes, crazy mode and like a softer mode. I think they're both pretty crazy, but you guys will see. It's super easy to use. It's one button, plugs into charge, press and hold to turn on and off, and press quickly while it's on if you want to go back and forth between the modes. Now, this is not the first bumper ball that we've actually purchased for Bear, but this is definitely our favorite one by far. So I had tried a couple of these in the past, but I made the mistake of giving them to her to play with inside, and she just chewed the crap out of them. Like, they were destroyed pretty much the night that I gave there to him. So partially my fault, because now we have learned that this is an outside toy. She loves to chase it, so she will actually play fetch with it. So supervised toy for sure, outside toy. That was the first mistake. But the other thing about the first two balls I got, they were different than this Joyhound one. So they kind of like twisted apart to open, and the charger would be on the inside. Which was fine at first when you first opened it, but after you play with it a couple times of you like throwing it or the dog being rough with it, it's really freaking hard to reopen the balls to charge them. So one of them, like, I have never gotten back open to charge. But this new one we got, I like because the ball does not open. You don't have to open it at all. It just plugs right in to the ball. So I don't have to worry about not being able to get the ball open in order to charge it again. And the other thing that I really like about this one is the outer part is like this kind of softer, it almost feels like silicone, whereas the two balls that we got before were kind of a harder plastic. So when she chewed them up, it just got really rough. I was afraid she was gonna like cut her gums or swallow a piece. And that doesn't seem to be an issue with this one. She can still chew on it. You guys will see it's not perfect, but I'm not worried about her chewing on it again with my supervision. So Bear was super excited when she saw me pull out the ball initially, and then I kind of hid it in my pocket until we got outside because I wanted to surprise her with it. Once I brought it out, she was immediately ready to go. So you can see like her chase the ball. And I don't know if it's like the vibration of the ball or what it is that it moves around by itself that she enjoys so much more than a regular ball. But we did this for like 10 or 15 minutes straight. So my girl got some of her exercise in, which was awesome. And Gus definitely wanted to get in on the playtime. You know, he always has his emotional support ball, but he wanted to try this one out too. So love the ball. Bear gives it 10 out of 10 stars. And then afterwards, as you can see, there was definitely a little bit of damage to that outer part, the little blue silicone. But again, you can see how soft it is. She definitely chewed part of this to give herself like a little handle so she could carry it around with her, right? But again, it's not something I want her to swallow, but it's not something that she's going to like a hard piece she's going to rip off, and that could risk cutting her. So we'll see how long this silicone piece really lasts. I'm hoping that this outer part is replaceable. Maybe you can just get a different silicone ball cover. I haven't looked into that yet. If it's not a thing, I wish I knew how to design dog products one day. because I think that would be awesome. You could just kind of replace the outside whenever it gets tattered or chewed through, right? Whatever. So, um, all in all, I'd say this one was a huge success. It's definitely one of Bear's new favorites. And if you want to try one for your pup, if you want to try one out for your pup, I will drop a link in the comments below to our little PetSmart creator front. So super appreciate if you guys are going to order, if you would order through there. But does your dog have a favorite toy? We would love to know. Thank you all so much for joining us for another video. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you can follow along and see lots more fun dog content. Thanks, guys. See you soon.